Good morning. 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 How's everyone doing? Today is a Valentine, right? I guess. I hope. Good morning, passenger. Uh, why does my channel have a different icon? Is that for you guys as well? Why is there like some sort of picture there? What the? Why is there? Weird. Fantastic Magshan. Kuro. Yeah, you shouldn't be too mindful about being alone. It's all good. You can still have love. All right. So, is the topic Valentine's Day, or is it just a random topic? You guys can decide. Oh, but I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Special holiday topic. Exactly. Yeah. We don't. We have Valentine's, but it's called like every heart's day if you translate it. Um, Michal is going hardcore. He doesn't want love. Neither does Dear Bard. But I think it's Valentine's. It has to be Valentine's. It's a special holiday. But I'm probably not gonna do a heart or anything. I'm just gonna paint something. Uh, Dead Cupid. Yeah, let's just do something, right? Whoa, it's grayscale. Why is it grayscale? Timer. There we go. 30. All right. So it's Valentine's Day. Let's do a creepy Cupid. In my mind, I saw like the Cupid crawl over like a carcass. So let's go for that. Like fat kid with blood. I think Valentine's Day can be a really shitty day for people who doesn't have someone to spend it with, because like looking at stores, etc., every store has like, here's flowers for your love, here's chocolate for your love. I can completely understand like if some people don't like Valentine's Day. Captain Jetlag. Oh shit! It's a nice subtle reveal from them, right? And what would be even funnier if it's two dudes, and it's they're coming out. Magician. Oh well, yeah, definitely. Christmas is one of those days as well. Um, that if you're lonely, that day sucks quite significantly. I can absolutely get it. Understand that it can't be easy. It must suck. Like being hammered by so much like family and things like that. And I mean, obviously, I'm not alone. I have my own family, but like growing up, I would say that my family isn't the craziest tight knit family in the world. It's I come from a split home. My brother is more or less the only one who I'm really close to in that sense, because we always kind of stick together. So I can totally get it, like that it can be quite shitty. It's not that uh, far from me to stretch my imagination, of having nothing. you know. So I can completely understand. Mikhail, yeah, definitely. All the marketing is stupid. Captain Jetlag. Oh, right. That's funny. You should come up with some sort of joke about it. By the way, for this client I'm doing sci-fi weapons for, um, they're very happy. I'm kind of wrapping one concept after the other, which is awesome. And today I moved to characters, help out on characters as well. It's good fun. Do some sci-fi stuff. A lot lately has been very serious, kind of realism stuff, because we did lots of work for Hitman, for example. And before that, not back to back, but before that, we worked on Battlefield. So it's and the Division, even though Division wasn't any character work, but it's all very realistic. It's not very fantastical. Uh, so that's kind of fun. Fun to go a little bit crazy, especially the client's project is a bit stylized, so that you can. Good morning, everyone, by the way. I haven't done shout outs. Captain Jetlag, Oms, Magshen, Michal, Kuru, Svensson is back, Oms, Beerbard, Eric. I think that's all. Happy Valentine's. You are my Valentine's. Ah, ah. By the way, Friday there's not going to be a stream. So Friday won't have a warm-up. Svensson, oh, that's cool. Congratulations. It's going to feel great when it's done. Yeah, like I said, Friday is not going to have a warm-up. I'm going to be traveling. So you have to do without me. Okay, let's play with some colors. I started going back to my classic hard brush. I really love painting with the hard brush. It's weird how it's just so much fun. It gives it a specific look as well, which I really enjoy. I'm a big fan of it. I used to do purely just hard brush all the time. Sorry, I became all focused. My son, he said the other day, for those who remember, my son declared his love, his first love, last year. He came home and said, "Oh, I'm so in love. I feel it in my heart," and all these things, right? If those who remember, the other week he said, "I don't love her anymore." I was like, "Yeah, why not?" He was like, "I love someone else." I was like, "Yeah, ooh." It's like, "Oh, this other girl." I was like, "Okay, well, that's interesting." He was like, "Yeah, she's just like me." I was like, "Oh, really? In what way?" He's like, "Oh, she's crazy, just as crazy as me." And whenever the teacher says that we need to do something, both her and I go, "Oh!" Well, he has some funny, like, his requirements for love is like that they're both like tired of schoolwork and equally crazy. Oh, bless him. He's a funny boy. And I've been trying to tell him, like, "Oh, you have to play with her. You have to, like, make her your friend." And he was like, "No." I think he likes girls, but doesn't want to play. I think at the moment it's just like boys play and, you know, girls play completely differently. Hey, welcome, Gaxix. How are you? How are you doing? Yeah, like I was saying, he's a fun boy, really clever. And I know not all of you care either, but my daughter, she's got autism, but she's improving a lot. So that's sort of like really calming. But she's still, you know, in deep business. But in moments like this, I feel so sad for her. Like that, I hope that she will improve to the extent that she can have somewhat like a normal life and experience things like, you know, love and children and things like that. I don't know. It's a tricky thing, which makes me sad as well. I mean, not that so much anymore as at the beginning when we found out. But yeah, it's switch topic. Does assuming most of you, by the sounds of things, don't have an interest in Valentine's, so I was gonna ask if someone has any plans, but maybe that's out of the question. Maybe most of you are not interested in Valentine's. Oh, thanks, Mabda, for the follow. Gaxix, yeah, speed painting it's an interesting whoa. It's an interesting thing. I really enjoy it as well. This fun little thought I had the other day. Like you know how I always recommend that you upload your work online. I started Instagram at the beginning of the year. Um, it was interesting to see the work being uploaded in that square format and like how to solve it. Um, and you could see in a way flaws in in your paintings in a completely different light, which made it really interesting. You know, like um, you see your work in a different light, and made me think like a lot of my paintings they could actually be significantly better, and it's almost like it was an instant uh, like aha moment where I got it way clearer because seeing it in that small format, which was it was an interesting experience. And now through these 2 months, I've been uploading mostly just my warm-ups and some paintings here and there and so on. Some sketches. That's not warm-up, but it's yeah, it's interesting to see. Captain Jetlag. So does Facebook. You share it on their platform, and they have the right to use it as they wish. So the only way you can kind of each have watermarks in the image, and then it doesn't matter. Michal, yeah, exactly. Oh, really, Magishan? How can you do it widescreen? I haven't been able to see any widescreen setting. It's always been forced square. And all the images on Instagram I've stumbled on are all square, and none are widescreen. Obviously, I'm no power user of Instagram. I'm just 1.5 months in of using it. I know you can scale, but you can't squish it more than top and bottom. You can't have it empty at the top and bottom when you resize the image. You can only have it empty on the sides. As far as I know, I haven't seen any settings to change that either. Huh, I have to experiment though, um, and see if you can. That would be cool if you could, because some images just aren't good. Aren't good in a square format. But I mean, most of images, all of them are square, as I've seen. I haven't seen a single widescreen. Um, but maybe I'm not looking hard enough. But I will definitely try it out. See if there is any options or buttons or anything to press in order to change it. I haven't really. I have just kind of cropped. Magshin, yeah, I do it from my phone. Um, I haven't tried it on desktop, but maybe it's worth doing that then. It's interesting. I'll look that up. Grambler. I'll make a note of it. Grambler. Upload photos to Instagram. All right. That's interesting. That's interesting. I'll I'll have a look. Thanks for the tip. And that's what she said. Oh, sometimes I hate that. That's what she said joke, but sometimes it's just perfect. Let's see. Cherubs, they have curly locks, right? I maybe need to do that so I understand it's a cherub instead of just a monster. And maybe a bow and arrow. Dear Bard, yeah, such a lovely Valentine's image of a fat, murderous cherub. Let's see, let's try to. I don't know. By the way, always when I paint a cherub, it sounds like I'm doing it every day. But every time I do that, I always think about that old Nintendo game, Kid Icarus. Such an awesome game, and the music is epic. So awesome, awesome soundtrack on that game, and a lot of nightmares also. It's such a tough game to play. Um, Most of you are probably too young to have played it. Who has played it of you? Hello, Rib. Who's played Kid Icarus on NES 8-bit? Gaxix, exactly. Grandpa's like, oh, I remember back in the days I used to play this game, Kid Icarus. And most of you probably, your first console was like PlayStation 2 or something. PlayStation 3. Oh man, soon they're gonna be those kids as well. Like, oh my, I remember my first console, like PlayStation 3. Who, the games were such bad graphics back then. Fucking hell. Dear Bard, yeah, that's good. That's good. All right, Magshan. Have a fantastic Valentine's. Enjoy your lunch. And have a great day. And thanks for joining. Bye. So I think I want to like add really like wet highlights to this. So we get the sense of it's like it's sweaty. A fat, sweaty thing. So what on the topic of consoles, what was your first console? So we can kind of gauge the age here without having to say exactly how old you are or when you were born. Mine was Atari or Commodore 64. It was before Nintendo even had a console, and I remember it being released. Like, I just had to have it. I begged and I begged, and I got it. And then it was like, oh my god, it's so good. I remember the joy, the excitement of getting a Nintendo. Then I got a Sega Master System, I think. No, my friend had a Master System, and then that was the 8-bit Sega console, and then we got, I think, Mega Drive, which is the 16-bit version, and then after that, I don't think we had anything other than we just played the 8-bit to death, and then PlayStation 1, I think. My friend had a Nintendo GameCube, so I played a lot at my friend's place. Um, yeah. Kuru, yeah, absolutely. At the same time, I had a PC and played games on the PC, but Michal, that's cool. Kuru, oh, I played Lego as well, to the point of like obsession. Lego is really, really cool. But me and my brother, we did play a lot of video games, but we also did so much else, so much more. We just did everything outside as well. So in that way, my parents were, or my mom rather, was quite fine with us playing consoles. Sometimes we just became a little bit too obsessed, but we did spend insane amount of time outside as well, building things and doing things and biking and climbing, and so it was, I guess she was fine with it, but sometimes she just had to say stop because we could get very manic. Hey, who's all right, time's up. This is my Valentine's picture. Some uh, creepy Cupid gonna cut your heart out, or I don't know what. Um, my God, that's some heavy system right there. Yeah, I think I got a 286 as well. Um, all right, everyone. Thanks everyone for coming. Um, have a fantastic day, be it Valentine themed or not. It doesn't really matter. Um, and see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night, good day. I don't know where you are, but have a good one. Here comes the outro.